Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the fog of war will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each. Excellent! Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Scouts reporting for duty.
You now have a Scout Marine Squad. Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes
Scouts
time.
awaiting orders.
Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic
Scouts
point.
in position. At your command. Defending objective.
The point is ours.
Scouts
you must continue
in
to
position.
capture strategic points to get more
Scouts
requisition
awaiting
resource,
orders.
which allows you to build
Lord.
more units
We will
and
move
structures.
ahead and mark
Select
any
your stronghold
enemy positions.
and build a servitor. Servitors are required to build additional structures.
Yes, my lord.
Servitors
Commencing
are always available
infiltration.
from the stronghold.
Scouts here.
The servitor has arrived. Servitors are the Space Marines
Scouts ready.
builder unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure,
Lord.
you must use a servitor. Select the servitor and
Scouts
build a listening
awaiting
post
orders.
on the captured
On
strategic
patrol.
point.
Here to serve. I exist to serve. Build routine
The
721
listening post
initiated.
fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Scouts awaiting orders. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
The point is now
I await
protected
your
from enemy retaliation.
instructions. As
You
you
should
wish.
continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points. Some structures, vehicles,
Yes,
and research
Lord.
require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going.
I
Select
will
your
do
servitor
as you
and
ask.
build a plasma
Yes,
generator.
my lord. Scouts advance. Getting into
The
position.
more plasma
Scouts
generators you
advance.
have, the faster you will build up the power resource. plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening rules, can be built in other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location so that building will begin. Select your servitor and build a chapel barracks structure.
I await your instructions.
Scouts here.
Here to serve. Initializing build
The chapel
protocol.
barracks is the structure where you can build more advanced Space Marine infantry units.
Scouts awaiting orders. At your command.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts here. Getting into position.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished.
Yes,
Select your
Lord.
chapel barracks and build a Space Marine squad. These elite warriors will form the
Scouts
core
ready.
of your military force.
Scouts awaiting orders. On patrol.
I await your instructions.
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine squads are your
Heresy
all-purpose
rose from
fighting
idleness.
force. They are powerful and resilient
Understood.
and, with research, can be upgraded to counter almost any
Understood.
threat. They
Fear
can also
our
capture
wrath.
strategic points. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad
Fear
to
denies
maximum
faith.
combat effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad. Click the Reinforce Squad
Faith
button
is our
to
shield.
add one new unit to your squad.
At your
You can
command.
reinforce during battle. In the event that a brother Space Marine falls to the enemy, you can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength.
your command.
Congratulations.
Scouts here.
You have
Here to
reinforced
serve.
your
At
Space
your
Marine
command.
squad.
Yes, my
All
lord.
units and vehicles have a health
Understood.
rating.
Fear
Health is
our
represented
wrath.
by the small
Faith
green
is
bar
our shield.
underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage as a whole. When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, the unit will die. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy weapon dies, you lose that weapon from the squad. You will need to upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back. Select the chapel barracks and build a force commander. The force commander acts as a
Ever
hero for your
vigilant.
army. The force commander
Understood.
is a veteran of thousands of battles, and his combat prowess is unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory.
Scouts here. Gathering intelligence. Scouts in position.
We stand ready. Fear our wrath. Onward to glory!
Yes, my lord.
Here to serve.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Initiated.
The force commander cannot capture points, but is
We
a skilled
stand
warrior
ready.
who can be upgraded
We are
with
united
Emperor
to
abilities.
protect his
Space Marine's
service.
other commander unit will become available as you build more
Beware
facilities
the
and
alien,
unlock
the
more
mutant,
research.
the heretic.
Select your force commander and click the Detach.
I shall not fail.
Now, select a Space Marine squad.
Confirmed.
This Space Marine squad is greatly enhanced by the addition of the Force
For
Commander,
terror,
but he can also
faith,
fight
and
effectively
duty.
on his own. To detach the leader from this squad,
Duty
simply
calls me
select the
elsewhere.
squad, then
On
click
alert,
the
brothers.
Detach icon.
The enemy must be
It is
nearby.
located in the same place as
My
the
faith
Detach
is my
icon.
shield.
Very good.
Scouts awaiting
You are
orders.
mastering
He who
advanced
stands with
concepts
me shall
that
be
will help
my
you to
brother.
annihilate your enemies. Select a squad and take note of the small blue bar just under the
The
squad's
Emperor
health bar.
protects.
This blue bar represents the morale of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage.
I await
When your
your
squad takes morale
instructions.
damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When the squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength.
Yes,
Also,
most
certain
beneficent
units have
one.
abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but
With
properly
all due
armed squad
haste.
can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember,
Walk
tactics and
softly
strategy can turn
and
the tide
carry a
of
big
any
Scouts
gun.
ready.
battle.
Yes,
Make sure
most
you use this
beneficent
knowledge to
one.
achieve victory on the battlefield. You must build an armory in order to access weapon upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry,
The Emperor
allowing you to prepare
protects.
them against different enemy types. Select your Space Marine squad and click the Upgrade Heavy Bolter
On alert,
icon
brothers.
to upgrade
The
this
enemy
squad
must be
member.
nearby.
Notice a heavy bolter appears in one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. Initially, you can only upgrade 2 units of your total squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the armory, you can unlock the capability to upgrade more. Excellent! You have upgraded your Space Marine squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy. The monastery is complete. You can now add sergeants to some of your Space Marine squads.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Praise the Emperor. We are united in his service. Follow my lead.
At your command.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My faith is my shield.
Remember, holding strategic points increases your requisition resource.
This day
Without
shall be
sufficient
a
requisition
glorious
resource,
one for the
you cannot
Imperium.
build the force you need to ensure your dominance of the battlefield.
Praise the Emperor. For the honor of the
Marine squad
chapter,
deployed.
the Emperor protects. For the honor of the chapter,
Sergeants are valiant leaders that improve the combat ability and morale of the squad they are part of. They will
I shall not
inspire your
fail.
Marines to greater feats of heroism. Excellent! Your sergeant has arrived. Note that your sergeants are part of the squad and cannot leave it. Select your chapel barracks and build another Space Marine squad.
Direct us to the enemy.
beware the alien, the mutant,
At your command.
the heretic.
Gathering intelligence.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, Lord?
Marine squad deployed.
What would you have me do? We are united in his service.
Ever vigilant.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Scouts
there can
in
be
position.
no peace.
Gathering intelligence.
This day shall be
At
a
your
glorious
command.
one for the Imperium.
Yes, my lord. Strategic point
This
identified.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. I serve mankind.
Take and hold.
Scouts in position.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Scouts ready. We will move ahead and mark
Yes,
any
Lord.
enemy positions.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish. I will do as you ask.
What would you have me
Yes,
do?
my lord. Search commencing. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Yes, my lord.
What would you have me do?
Yes, most beneficent one.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. We are united in his service.
Position secure.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes,
Excellent.
most beneficent
You
one.
have built a Space Marine squad and brought it to full strength. To mount an effective attack, you should try to have several Space Marine squads, fully reinforced to maximum strength, and
The
upgraded
Emperor
with special weapons
protects.
and a sergeant.
He
Your
who
field
stands
base
with
has
me
supplies
shall
and
be my
logistics
brother.
to support a finite number of
Yes,
squads.
most beneficent
The
one.
number of squads you can support
my
at any
lord.
given time is called
He
your
who
squad
stands
cap.
with
You
me
can
shall
see your
be
current
my
squad
brother.
Awaiting
count in the
orders.
resource area at the top of your screen. Once you have reached your maximum squad
He who
count,
stands
you
with
will
me
not
shall
be able
be
to
my
call in
brother.
any additional squads.
Commencing
So it's very
infiltration.
important to keep an eye on this as you're building up your forces. You can increase your squad cap by building certain structures and researching upgrades, but there is always a maximum beyond which you cannot go. Some types of terrain can provide your squads with protection
Scouts
from enemy
ready.
fire.
Here to
This is
serve.
called cover. Select one of your infantry squads and move it into cover. The area of cover has been identified
Beware
with
the
a marker
alien,
known as a
the
ping.
mutant, the
It is
heretic.
visible on the minimap.
For the
as well as
Scouts
glory
ready.
of the Emperor.
Scouts here. Gathering intelligence.
Yes, most
Cover is
beneficent
visible
one.
in that it can provide your squads with additional defensive bonuses, which make them harder to kill. It's easy to see cover in the terrain.
Greenscape
Just
taking
look for your
damage.
mouse cursor to change
Walk
as you pass
softly
over large bombed
and
out
carry a
areas and
big
cities,
gun.
or patches of thick foliage in jungles. You'll notice that when you move your squads into an area of cover, a small cover icon will appear above them.
Follow
This
my lead.
indicates that they are receiving
Faith and duty.
Excellent.
Space
Your
Marines,
squad is in cover.
advance.
At your
Units in
command.
cover are harder targets to shoot. And
While
take
the
less
enemies of
damage
the
from
Emperor
ranged
still
Scouts
draw
in
breath,
position.
there can be
Use
no
cover well
peace.
to gain tactical advantages over your enemies.
On alert, brothers.
The best way
The enemy
to make
must
sure
be
you have
nearby.
enough requisition resource is to capture and secure strategic points. Explore the map around your base with your Space Marine squads and capture any strategic points you encounter along the way. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, my lord.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Faith and duty. For the honor of the chapter, we are united in his service. For the Emperor, we are united in his service. Faith and duty.
Scouts awaiting orders. Getting into position. Our aim is true. The enemy is in our
My
sights.
faith is my shield.
Scouts here. At your command.
The enemy is attacking!
Yes, my lord. I sense danger. We will root it out. At your
Remember to
command.
use your
Search
servitor
commencing.
to build listening posts on any captured strategic points. This fortifies them against your enemies.
Scouts here.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Agreed. For terror.
Take and hold.
At your command.
Marine squad
Scouts
deployed.
advance. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Commencing infiltration. Commencing Scouts awaiting orders.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders.
Direct us to the enemy.
Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. At your command. Yes, my lord. Getting into position.
Marine squad deployed.
Scouts ready. I sense danger. We will root it out.
My faith is my shield.
At your command. I sense danger. We will root it out. At your command. Scouts advance in position. Yes, my lord. Infiltrating enemy
Here to
territory.
serve.
Securing objective.
I will do as you ask.
Praise the Emperor. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord. Scouts here.
The enemy is attacking. Space Marines attack!
On alert, brothers.
Scouts ready.
The enemy must be nearby.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Position secure.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Excellent. You have captured 3 strategic points and built listening posts on them. Taking and holding strategic points is key to defeating your enemies. You can capture critical locations just like strategic points. In some multiplayer games, capturing and holding one or more of these critical locations can win you the game. You also get requisition from any critical locations you control. Use a squad to capture a critical location. Critical locations are points on the map that represent locations of critical strategic importance. Excellent.
Taking
You
heavy
captured a
fire.
critical location. Note that critical locations cannot have listening posts built on them.
Yes,
You
most
must find other
beneficent
ways to
one.
hold them. Holding relics gives you access to your army's best units and
Yes, most
vehicles.
beneficent one.
Hold on to them to ensure you have access to your best technology. Use a squad to capture a relic. Relics are sacred points of great value.
Today the enemy shall know fear. I shall not
Here
fail.
to serve.
While the enemies of the Emperor
I
still
await
draw
your
breath, there can be
instructions.
no peace. Beware the alien, the mutant, the
I
heretic.
await your
He who
instructions.
stands with me shall be my
Under
brother.
fire.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey, as you wish. I shall obey. As you wish. I shall obey.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
I
nearby.
await your instructions.
The Emperor protects.
I await your instructions.
The Emperor protects. My faith is my shield.
Objective acquired. Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready. It is time. We stand ready. None shall
I
stop
await
us.
your instructions.
Beware.
Position secure.
You have captured a relic.
The heretic.
You can build listening posts to fortify captured relics.
Here to serve.
You can also capture your opponent's relics to deny them
Routine
access to their
7-1
best units and technology.
initiated.
Use your servitor to build a machine cult.
Build routine 7-1 initiated. Here to serve. Build routine 7-1 initiated.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Yes,
still
Lord.
draw breath, there can be no
Just like the
peace.
chapel barracks is used to build infantry units, the machine cult is used to build vehicles. Vehicles
Yes,
are
most
tough and nearly
beneficent
impervious
one.
to the attacks of non-upgraded infantry. They are a fundamental part of your army and can carry powerful support weapons.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes, Lord. What is your will? Here to serve. Build routine 7-1 initiated. Here to serve.
Excellent. You now have a machine
Yes,
cult.
Lord.
You can build powerful vehicles from this building. Note that your field base can only support a finite number of vehicles. This limit is known as the vehicle cap. Just like squad cap, once you have reached your maximum, you cannot build any more vehicles. You can research technology at your stronghold that will increase your vehicle cap. Congratulations! You've completed the learning session of the tutorial. It is time to put what you have learned to work. Take control of the force and build
While
up
the
your strength
enemies
so
of the
you can
Emperor
crush your
still
enemy.
draw
Use
breath,
infantry
there can
units
be
to
no
capture
peace.
strategic points, and servitors to build listening posts on them. Continue to build structures and carry out research that will increase your effectiveness in battle. Build additional squads and vehicles. Make sure your research upgrades that will increase both your squad cap and vehicle cap. Take this battlefield, and the next after that. The fight will never end until your enemies are crushed.
Taking heavy fire.
Slag deposits are concentrated points of energy hidden just under the planet's surface. Take a quick look at your mini-map. There are dots on the map that represent slag deposits. Build a thermoplasma generator on a slag deposit to access large amounts of the power
Here to
resource.
serve. Here to serve.
My faith is my shield.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Whirlwind here. The machine spirit.
Praise the Emperor.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
For the Emperor. For the Emperor. We shall know no fear. By my command, attack!
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
For the glory of the Emperor. Confirmed.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed.
We are united in his service.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Faith and duty. Follow my lead. I shall not fail.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, my lord. Scouts advance. Commencing infiltration. Gathering intelligence. Gathering intelligence. Scouts advance.
Taking heavy
We
fire.
will take them
The
down from
enemy is
here.
attacking. Yes, my lord. Heresy grows from kindness.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Fear denies faith.
Getting into position. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Direct us to the enemy.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Awaiting orders.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Position secure.
Yes, Lord.
I have awoken.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
We stand ready.
On patrol.
Whirlwind here.
The enemy is attacking. Ever vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. With all due haste.
Heresy grows from
Whirlwind
kindness.
artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
We shall know no fear. Faith and duty. Follow my lead.
What's your order? Fear denies faith.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Praise the Emperor.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
For the honor of the chapter. Confirmed. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Whirlwind here.
I shall not fail.
Whirlwind here. His will be done.
Walk softly
Faith
and
is
carry a
eternal.
big gun.
By his word.
Whirlwind here.
Faith is us. The
Whirlwind
enemy
artillery
is
tank here.
attacking.
For terror, we shall know no fear.
Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy. Direct us to the enemy.
Faith is eternal.
Awaiting orders.
Whirlwind here.
Fear denies faith.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
yourself.
Yes, my lord. Taking heavy fire!
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Here to serve. As you wish. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Whirlwind here.
We shall know no
Whirlwind
fear.
artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here.
By my command. Attack!
Defending objective. Moving out.
Whirlwind